Happily ever after or forced to say I do? From courtship to the courtroom, here's the dirty details on the Duggar sons' marriages. Considering he grew up in the reality TV biz, Jedidiah Duggar took a totally different approach in his courtship with Katey Nikatsu. With such a public life, Jed chose to court her privately, and no one knew about the seriousness of their relationship until he posted on Instagram that they had gotten married.
Is this gonna work out? Is this the right thing? Because if we're not gonna get married, why are we talking? Why are we in a relationship?
On April 3rd, 2021, he wrote, "For a long time, I have prayed for my future spouse, not knowing who that person would be. God answered my prayers, far beyond what I could have ever imagined in Katey. We have enjoyed quietly developing our relationship over the past year, and every moment together has been amazing." While Jed has skirted the gram more than most reality stars, he's definitely a fan favorite of the family. One supporter commented, "Congrats, I didn't even know you were engaged. I'm very happy for you two." And still another said, "My favorite Duggar got married. Congrats." The couple announced that they were pregnant in September 2021, and they welcomed their son Truett in May of 2022.
Claire and I are excited to share that we're in a courtship.
Justin Duggar found love with Claire Spivey, announcing their courtship when he was just 17. The duo confirmed to Us Weekly at the time.
God brought Claire in my life, and I wasn't really expecting it, but he brought her along right when I needed her.
Thanks to their conservative roots and big families, the Duggars and the Spivey clans go way back. As Claire explained to the outlet, Justin and I's families have known each other for over 20 years, so before either he or I was born, and then we got connected last year. I'm really looking forward to the memories to come spent with him.
I'm excited to see what the Lord holds for us in the near future.
Their courtship was a success, and the happy couple got married on February 26, 2021. Justin and Claire then packed up and moved to Texas to be closer to her family. And there, the two got busy with the house flipping venture. As the Sun noted, they bought a house in Fort Worth for an estimated $134,700. In late January 2022, they listed the newly renovated home for $199,900. But Justin has a successful history in this market. In 2020, Dad Jim Bob bought Justin a $35,500 home in Arkansas. Justin flipped it and sold it for $195,000. Looks like house flipping talent runs in the family. John David Duggar followed the family style and made quick work of his courtship with wife Abbie Grace. In June 2018, the couple confirmed with Us Weekly that they were indeed courting, with John David revealing, "Abbie and I are just so excited. We've known of each other for several years. We fell in love very quickly, and it's been a wonderful journey thus far." 1 month later, they were engaged.
I wanted to know if you wanted to keep flying with me.
Oh, I would love to keep flying with you.
John David explained to TLC, engagement is very different than a courtship because engagement actually says, okay, I'm committed to this person to marriage for life. A courtship is more of a, I'm getting to know this person with the idea of the possibility of marriage. But now it's actually that commitment towards marriage.
We wanted to honor God and have no regrets.
The couple also pointed out that they had different standards for their courtship than some of the other Duggar kids. They decided that hugging was acceptable and that John David could put his arm around Abbie Grace. Part of the reasoning for this easygoing approach was that they were older than most of the Duggar kids traditionally are when they begin courting, so they felt like they could handle a little physical contact. The pair got married on November 3rd, 2018. Josiah Duggar first courted Marjorie Jackson, but at 19, after 4 months together, they decided to split. Josiah told People, "Marjorie and I had a good time together. We were just trying to follow God's lead on everything. She didn't feel that it was the right timing then, so we called it quits for a bit." Marjorie wrote a book following her split from Josiah called Devoted, a girl's 31-day guide to good living with a great God, which many felt revealed the real reason for the split. Supposedly, Marjorie wasn't a fan of the negative media attention on Josiah's older brother Josh Duggar. She wrote, "Promiscuousness once would have been the hush-hush elephant in the room. Now, purity sticks out loudly more than ever, in a world where anything and everything goes."
This is the first day in my life I get to kiss a girl, right smack dab on the lips.
Despite the drama, Josiah found love again with his wife Lauren. They married in June 2018 and had their first daughter Bella in November of the following year. But prior to Bella's arrival, Lauren suffered a devastating miscarriage, which she shared on the show. Fans have noticed that Lauren and Josiah have largely been absent from Instagram, with some speculating that Lauren might be pregnant again. Joseph and Kendra Duggar got married in September 2017 and started off as a great match. After all, Kendra's dad was a pastor at a Baptist church in Arkansas. But after welcoming their second child, rumors started circulating in 2019 that their marriage may have been arranged by their high-profile conservative families. The Hollywood Gossip noted that many fans wondered if their relationship might even be a platonic one.
if the shoe fits, wear it, right?
Yeah. A former employee of the Duggar family informed the outlet that Kendra had initially been romantically involved with Joe's brother Jed. The source claimed that when Joseph decided to pursue Kendra, he knocked his brother out of the picture. Kendra has never addressed these rumors, and the couple are infrequent posters on social media. Back before Josh Duggar made headlines for devastating reasons, he met Anna Keller in 2006 at a conference for homeschooling families. Anna already knew who Josh was thanks to the family show back then, 14 children and pregnant again. She recalled watching him on TV, writing via ET, "I noticed how Joshua, then age 16, shared the importance of guarding his heart and waiting for someone who would really love him and wasn't going to just get carried away with their emotions. I was so excited to see another family who was brought up so similar to the way our parents were training us, but never would I have dreamed what God had in store." They tied the knot on September 26, 2008 in Florida, having saved their first kiss for their wedding day. The couple went on to welcome 7 children, with Josh once telling People magazine, "I would welcome a big family. My parents have been wonderful examples."
We are due June 7th.
Anna echoed her hubby's sentiment on the big family goals, sharing, "I would love to have as many children as God would bless us with. Growing up in a large family and Joshua in a mega family, you learn so much more." While it seemed to be a match made in reality TV heaven, from the get-go, problems arose because of Josh's bad behavior. News broke in 2015 that when he was a teen, Josh had molested multiple victims, including some of his sisters, according to People. Also at the time, Gawker released a report that while he was still married to Anna, Josh was paying for an Ashley Madison account, a website that facilitates extramarital affairs. As the outlet noted, Josh paid a total of $986.76 for 2 different monthly Ashley Madison subscriptions from February of 2013 until May of 2015. After all of the news broke, Josh and Anna tried to keep their family afloat and sought out marriage counseling. They came back into the spotlight in 2016 and launched a blog a year later where they addressed their marriage, writing, "For nearly the last 2 years, we have quietly worked to save our marriage, focus on our children, and rebuild our lives together as a family. Doing so is never easy after a breach of trust."
To vow before God to be loyal to each other, and that loyalty was broken.
In 2021, they announced that they were expecting baby number 7, and a week later, Josh was arrested on child sex abuse charges. In the midst of the media blitz, the couple's daughter, Madison Lily, was born in October 2021. Through years of tough times, Anna has been unwavering in her support of her husband. When news broke of his affairs on Ashley Madison, the couple posted on Facebook, with Anna writing, "And when you, our sweet fans, first met me when Josh asked me to marry him, I was able to say yes, knowing who Josh really is, someone who had gone down a wrong path and had humbled himself before God and those whom he had offended." When the reality star's trial began, due to possession of child sexual abuse material, Anna chose to stick with him. Based on a scoop from a source, the New York Post reported that Anna was relying on her Christian faith to get through the ordeal. Because of the nature of Josh's convictions, he wasn't permitted to be near his children when he was on bail, so Anna left their 7 kids with relatives in order to live with him, according to The Sun.
It was heartbreaking to hear what had happened.
On February 3, 2022, Anna finally spoke publicly about her husband's trial on social media, simply tweeting, "There is more to the story." But even adding a link to the filing for his appeal didn't sway the haters. Comments included, "Girl, is this a joke? After all the MF evidence that was presented in federal court, I feel bad for your kids." Someone else posted, "It's disgusting that you sat in the courtroom and saw the evidence and you're still defending him. From the outside, no one can ever know the true story about this couple's marriage, but we hope they're able to salvage what they can for the sake of their family." If you or someone you know may be the victim of child abuse, please contact the Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline at 1-800-4A-CHILD. That's 1-800-422-4453, or contact their live chat services.